Hi there, today we're unboxing an LED strip kit. So this particular one is by a company called Ajax Online. Details in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. So let's take a quick look around the packaging. So it comes nicely packaged with an image of the actual LED strip kit on there. Has a sticker on there saying Wi-Fi. So this particular strip kit actually connects directly to your Wi-Fi, and it uses the Smart Life and the Tuya apps for connectivity. In terms of colors, it's RGB, so 16 million colors available, and covers warm white and cool white on there as well. So excellent in terms of functionality. So let's take a look around the side. So on here, we've just got some branding, Wi-Fi sticker coming around here, more branding, energy rating there, so rated A, website details, and if we come around the back, just some details on the back. So this isn't the Zigbee controller one, so this is the Wi-Fi one, so that bit can be ignored. One LED strip kit and one 24 volt 3 amp power supply in there. IP65 waterproof, so IP65 rated, stimmable, obviously warm white, cool white. There's the actual Kelvin values, 16 million colors. Okay, it says 25,000 hours instant on, and 50,000 times on off, and it's cuttable as well, so every 20 centimeters. Okay, so let's open it up, see what you get in the packaging. Okay, so I've laid out all the items you get in the packaging, so let me quickly go through them one by one. So initially you've got some instructions, only on a single side, and it gives instructions on pairing with Smart Life and the Tuya app. Nothing on the other side on this one. Okay, next you've got some more instructions, and it goes into details of connecting up the actual LED strip kit to the controller, and it goes into details on installing the app. Thing to note about this, it's in both English and Chinese. Nothing too complex. You've seen me set up the Smart Life app previously, so it's very straightforward to do. Okay, next we've got a warranty card. So they say if you register online, you get 1 year's free warranty. Okay, next you've got a controller. So nice compact in size. So if I grab my ruler. Okay, so in terms of dimensions, 6.5 centimeters tall. The depth is about 1 centimeter, and the width is just a little bit over 2.5 centimeters. Cable at each end. If I just go to the maximum point, you're saying about 12 centimeters there, and about 12 centimeters there as well. So if I come in close just to show, you've got 6 pins on there and an arrow to indicate which way around to plug it in, and a DC connector port. Buttons feel okay, reasonable quality on there. Cable quality feels a bit better, and on the back itself you've got some 3M stickers to obviously allow you to attach it to something. So quite cool. Okay, next you've got the actual cable to connect to the power adapter. So standard cable connector you'd use on a PC, fused as well, which is good. Length of the cable is 1 meter, and quality feels good. And your AC powered adapter. Okay, and your DC power adapter. So cable length wise, you get 1 meter on there. Cable quality feels good. Chunky adapter on there. And if I come around here just to show, output is 24 volts, 5 amps. Okay, so next let's take a look at the actual LED strip kit. So in terms of length, we've got about 21 centimeters here. Build quality of the cable feels good, good quality. And the actual LED strip light itself feels nice and chunky and thick. If I come in like here so you can see it close up, it's got their branding on there, nice and smooth on that side with the rubber, and 3M sticker on that side, so good quality sticker on there. You've got the cut points there, so you can see where to cut it, and if I carry on going, you can see the solder joints between the different parts, but it doesn't stick out in any way. It looks thick at the side if I show, but it doesn't lump up, if that makes sense. Okay, in terms of connections, obviously you've got one end which doesn't have any pins. If I bring that closer just to show, and to connect it, you just find the bit where it has the arrow, get your actual connector, plug that straight in, and there you go. The other side has some pins, so that's if you want to extend it. So the maximum length this can go is around 10 meters. The length of this is 3.2 meters. So I am aware that Ajax is getting a new stock in, so you can buy lengths of 5 meters as well. So just to be aware, so maximum length is 10 meters you can take this. So quality wise does feel good. Okay, so next let's connect up this strip kit. So very straightforward, get the actual power cable here and plug it into the AC DC adapter like so. And this end with the DC connector goes into the controller there, and then obviously the part with the pins, look at for the arrows, got the arrows on this side, and there you go, connects in. Okay, next I'll just plug it straight in, and there you go, up and running straight away. So you don't have to use it via a smart app straight away, you could use it just standalone. So looking on here, you've got power and dimming. If I click that, turns off, turns on. If I hold on to dimming, just slowly dims. Give it a moment, and then it brightens up again. Okay, and then you've got mode, color, so I can flip between the modes. Okay, so you've got to hold on to it. So if I click once and then I hold on to it, there you go, it will transition between the different colors. Okay, and then we bring it in close just to give you an idea. If I cut the lights in here just to reduce the brightness, to give you a proper idea of the clarity, quality of the color. Just hold on to it. Nice, transitions really well. Okay, so there you go. Can be used standalone and very simple to control via the actual controller on this. Okay, so let's make a start at setting up this LED strip kit. So very straightforward. I'm at my Android phone here. If I go to the Play Store and we search for Smart Life, so it's just here. So you've got a choice of either Smart Life or Tuya Smart. So we're going to go with Smart Life, both very similar and same sort of concept. Now, I've already got Smart Life installed, so if you haven't, obviously install it. When you start it up, it'll ask you for registration details, so register an account with them, and then once you've done that, you'll be presented with an interface very similar to this. Obviously, my one has a number of other devices on there, so yours, if you've just opened it up fresh, you'll have it all empty here. So the first thing to do, if we click on the plus icon here, go to lighting, lighting there, and we need to get the actual LED strip kit into a flashing mode. So on the actual controller here at the side, if I rapidly click and around 5 to 10 times, it should go into a flashing mode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go, flashing away. So now I can confirm indicator rapidly blink. So next it's asking for your Wi-Fi password. So mine's already cached because I've already used this before. So let's click confirm and let's give it a moment to connect. Okay, so there you go, successfully added. Writing for the actual device seems to be in Chinese. So let's rename that and let's call it something more distinctive. So kitchen LED, and let's save that. Okay, so there you go. So now if I click done, and it's as simple as that to add in. So very straightforward. Let me go through the options here. So let's start in the corner. You've got device name, so you can rename it again if you wanted to. Device location, check device network. Then you've got the third-party controls device worked with. So you've got Alexa, Google Assistant, IFTTT, and there's some additional ones. Okay, then you can share the device with other people. You can create a group. Then you've got device information that will have details like the IP address details for the actual device. Then you've got FAQ and feedback, check for firmware upgrade, and remove device. And that's all you have there. Sort of standard on these devices. Next, got a button here. You can turn it off, turn it back on again. Then you've got color options here, so white, and change the color temperature first of all, so it goes to more of a warm white. And if we bring it up again, more of a cool color. And brightness levels, you can adjust them as well. So the brightness levels on this device are very high. I have to admit, I haven't seen it this bright on other devices I've reviewed. So let's take it down a little bit. And if I now go to color, so color can be adjusted as well. So RGB, so good representation of color on this as well. Let's keep going. There you go. Okay, and saturation, let me take that down. So that's 0 saturation. If I gradually saturate it, there you go, that's full saturation. And brightness levels, it's minimal, maximum. If I click there in the middle, turns it off, turns it back on again. Okay, and then you've got scenes. These are predefined scenes, so let me click on them one by one. So night, then you've got read, meeting, leisure, soft, colors, colorful, and gorgeous. Okay, so let's go back to night, go back, and if I click on schedule, so this is where you can set timers, so excellent functionality here. So if I click on add schedule, you can pick your time, then you can say when you want it to happen, the days, and then the action you want to happen, so turning it on or turning it off. So very straightforward, and you can set multiples of these. So if I just save this one, for instance, you'll see it there, and it's ready to activate when you want. And if you didn't want this timer to come on, you can just click there and you've turned it off. So the advantage of this is, if you're away on holiday, you can turn these timers on, so they're turning on when you want at a certain time, and then off again when you want them to turn off. So another advantage would be obviously if you're away on holiday, but then also you could also be in a situation where you want to make sure at a certain time all the lights are turned off. So you could say at 10 o'clock in the evening every day, make sure the lights are just turned off. So very useful functionality. Okay, so going back, so that's all the options you have available there. Going back, and that's what you see. There's no shortcut options on this at all, and that's all you see available. So kitchen LED. So very straightforward to set up and simple to use. Okay, so next I've set up my Google Home and my Amazon Alexa, and I'm going to show how to set it up on both these devices. So first of all, let's go for the Amazon Alexa first. So I've got the Amazon Alexa app here. If I click on there, let's give it a moment. And the thing you have to do here is add a skill in. So add the skill for Smart Life. So if I click here in the corner, go to skills and games, and we search for Smart Life, and that's the skill you want. So at the moment I've got it enabled, but if you haven't, you enable it and you will be prompted for your username and password you use for the Smart Life app or the Tuya app. You enter those credentials in and it links in with the actual device. So what you do next, you look in devices, and if I go to lights, scroll down, and there you go, kitchen LED. So from here is a shortcut to turn it off, turn it back on again. If I go in there, you can set a color. So let's go down and pick a color: crimson, green, and blue. So quite blatant, it's changed, so that's good. Then you've got option to create a routine if you wanted to, so your own smart options. Let's go back, you can change the brightness on here as well. There you go, so we lower it down, take it back up again, turn it off from there and turn it on. If I click in the corner, you can rename it as well if you wanted to, but we'll stick with what we've got for the moment. So simple as that to get up and running. And if I unmute my Amazon Echo Dot, I can say turn off kitchen LED.
Okay.
Turn on kitchen LED.
Okay.
Change kitchen LED brightness to 50%.
Okay.
Change kitchen LED color to red.
Okay.
Change kitchen LED brightness to 100%.
Okay.
There you go. As simple as that to set up and configure with your Amazon Alexa. Okay, so next I'm going to show how to set up the LED strip kit with the Google Home. So very straightforward as well with this. Click on the Google Home app at the side, let it start up, click in the corner here, go to Settings, Assistant, Home Control, and click on the plus. Now, if you haven't got it already, Smart Life, obviously I've got it there. Search for it using the search, type in Smart Life, add it in. Once again, it'll ask you for your credentials for your Smart Life or Tuya account. Enter those details in and then it'll add it in. And if I now go back, so if I scroll down, there you go, it's just here. So from here, I can turn it off, turn it back on again, pick a color, there you go. Let's go back, and if I go back one more time, you've got a shortcut here as well to turn it off, turn it back on again, and very straightforward. Brightness as well can be amended. Let's go for another color, and there you go. Very straightforward and very similar to how it works with the Alexa in terms of functionality. Also at the side here, you can rename it to call it something different if you wanted, but we'll leave it as is. Okay, now if I unmute my Google Home,
the microphone is back on.
I can say turn off kitchen LED.
Sure, turning kitchen LED off.
Turn on kitchen LED.
Alright, turning kitchen LED on.
Change kitchen LED color to red.
Sure, changing kitchen LED to red.
Change kitchen LED brightness to 1%.
Okay, setting kitchen LED brightness to 1%.
There you go. As simple as that to set up and configure with the Google Home. Okay, so for my next test, let me show this strip kit in action over data. So I'm on my LAN at the moment. If I turn off my Wi-Fi, let it connect to 4G, it looks like it's connected. If I now click the actual LED strip light, click there, you can turn it off and turn it back on. All the facilities are available via this, and as you've noted, there's nothing to open on your router. Cloud-based connectivity and works straight out of the box. Okay, so you've seen the unboxing and setup of this LED strip kit. Nice bit of kit here, have to admit. Color quality is very good on there and brightness levels are very bright. I like the fact it works with Smart Life and the Tuya apps, so you don't require any hub. You can literally just buy it, connect it to your Wi-Fi, and that's it, you're done. The other thing which is nice, it's got the controller at the side, so you're not reliant on just using your phone or app, you know, to control this. You can override things and control it via that. And if you didn't want to use the Wi-Fi option, you could just use it standalone. So there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details in the description below. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.